Hello, you're listening to Radio DePaul. I'm Connor Mudd, and this is Tom Talks. Hello and welcome to Tom Talks. It's Rock the Clock. So we are rocking the clock this morning with a special edition broadcast of Tom Talks. Rock the Clock is a fun little charity thing that we do that raises money for, who is it? Robert H. Lurie Anne and Robert H. Lurie's Children's Hospital. It is part of Demonthon, and so that is part of what we're raising money for. You can go to Radio DePaul's website, figure out how to donate now. With me today for our special broadcast are Morgan Kale Ackerman and Chase Kleebauer. Welcome to them.
Hello.
Hello, thank you.
Yeah. And today, for our very, very special broadcast, we will be playing Dungeons & Dragons, a one-shot campaign based on the not-so-hit movie Legend. I say not-so-hit movie because it was poorly received. It's still poorly received. It's kind of a cult classic, but it's fine. Tom Cruise, Tim Curry, and the girl whose name I always forget from Ferris Bueller. Those are the three people who you would need to know if I was doing a full critical analysis. So, since we are a little crunched for time, can begin. Let me real quick get some ambiance music going, because I feel like that's a must. I'll have it lower volume. Okay. Are you guys ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
That's ready enough. Okay. Once upon a time, in an enchanted forest, there was a princess and a forest dweller who fell in love. Princess Lily spent much of her time frolicking in the forest with her love Jack, who lived in the forest. She was in love with him and the beauty of the enchanted forest. She would sing for Jack and read to him, and in return, he would show her the magic of the forest. One morning, after singing to Jack, she demanded to see the source of the forest's magic, the unicorns. At first, he refused, because he knew that if the unicorns were to be harmed, the enchanted forest could plunge into an eternal, frigid darkness. But his love for her overcame his common sense. He showed her the unicorns, which left them vulnerable to the dark forces which roamed the forest. Princess Lily was very grateful that Jack had showed her such wondrous creatures. She says that she could very well love him, but the only way she could be certain that she loves him is if he finds her ring. She then takes her ring off and throws it into a deep, watery chasm. Chase is playing as Jack here today. Jack, what do you do?
Oh boy. I'm still struggling to get my character sheet up.
Oh, you're good. You, for reference, you have a +3 in dexterity and a +2 in strength, since your character sheet is not up. Those are your modifiers.
Oh, right. I'm not sure. I mean, this is so mystical.
Your two main options would be to dive in after the ring, or to not do that.
I have the chance to end this all right now then, right? If I just don't do it.
Game's
right?
done.
Yeah, if you don't do it, then who knows what happens.
I'll dive in, of course.
Okay. So we're gonna do a dexterity check for you. You can roll, because it's you.
It's gonna be...
Was that a 19?
19 plus 3, so
Ooh.
22.
Wow, a 22. So at a 22, you dive into the deep, watery chasm. It is very deep. It is very watery. It is chasmous. And as you're swimming down, you see the ring, and the ring is dropping and dropping. And you get to the bottom of the deep, watery chasm, and the ring falls into a crack at the very last second. But you've made it to the bottom of the chasm without any struggle. You start swimming to the top, and you see that the top has been overcome with a layer of thick ice.
Oh. That's a little rough.
Yeah, it's a little tricky.
So I assume I gotta try and get
Yeah,
out of this.
you
bad
gotta-
boy.
yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll just try option number 1 and just try to break the ice, I
Try
guess.
to break through the ice. All right, go ahead and roll for strength.
That is gonna be a 16.
Oh wow, that's plenty. That is plenty. You break through the ice.
Perfect.
I know you're on a lucky roll streak.
Just
Oh,
wait.
Knock on wood.
Early on, you know. All right, you break through the ice, and when you get out of the water, Lily has disappeared, and the forest has been plunged into a deep and frigid winter. So you're surrounded by winter now. This is really where our story begins. What would you like to do? You can start wandering the forest. You can lay down and cry. You can do many things.
I definitely want to lay down and cry for a little bit.
Okay, we'll have one turn of lay down and cry. You don't need a roll for success. It's successful. Yeah.
Perfect.
Amazing, right?
Is that short rest?
Yeah, sure. Short rest.
There we go.
We'll count it as short rest.
I mean, I should start looking for her, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's search around.
yeah, do a perception check. That's a thing, right? Perception.
Yes.
Cool. Note to the audience: I've never done this before. I'm making it up as I go along. We're having fun.
Oh boy.
So what did you roll?
That is a 7.
A 7. All right. With a 7, you can see in the distance that there is a campfire nearby. That's all you can really tell with a 7. Can't hear anything, can't smell anything, but you can see a camp, like smoke rising from a campfire nearby.
I mean, that's the only lead I have. I'm gonna have to go to.
Okay. Awesome. So he goes. Oh, there. I have little figurines for all the characters for the listeners at home. So you approach the campfire to find several forest creatures gathered around it. What do you say?
I think we need to describe what they
Yeah.
look like.
Sure, yeah. Okay, we'll do
Yeah,
that.
there's a lot of forest creatures that it
Okay.
could be.
I think you need to describe the other people, and then I'll describe my character.
Sure. So among the forest creatures, there are 2 dwarves. One of them has a funny hat. The other has a voracious beard.
How big are they?
They're dwarfs. They're very small. They're small little things. And then there's also a fairy floating around. She is glowing like Tinkerbell. But there's no Tinkerbell in this universe. So she's glowing like a
Fairy?
like a fairy glows, you know. And
Obviously.
in front is a creature slightly larger than the others, who may or may not be their leader.
I mean, does it look like it's their leader? What's the dynamic?
You can
He's-
roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is another perception thing.
Yeah.
Just an 11.
11. So you've definitely never seen this guy before. He looks like he could be in charge.
It looks like he could be in charge. All right, I'm gonna ask if they've seen a girl run by at all.
Okay. Gump is my character. So the leader, Gump, walks forward. What does he have? He has a bow. He kind of holds his bow a little menacingly and goes, "Who's asking?"
Well, my name is Jack. I'm just trying to find my girlfriend. She ran off. She scurried while I was trying to prove my love to her.
Is she, would you say, a member of the forest?
I think so. Yeah.
Don't
for
help.
Sure. Hey, I need help. I'm all over the place.
You would say yes?
I would say yes.
Well, I am the guardian of the forest. So if you need help, I will help you. But you have to answer a riddle.
We only have till like 9. I don't know if I can do that in that amount of time.
You can do it. I believe
Okay,
you.
you want the riddle?
Give me the riddle.
What is a bell that does not ring, yet its knell makes the angels sing?
Oh boy.
You can also roll for an intelligence check here, and I can
Definitely
help
gonna
you
do
as
that.
needed. If you don't need to, then you don't need to. But
Ooh, that's a 9.
a 9.
Gump is like kind of angry that you're taking so long for visuals.
Read your notes.
On your
Oh, of this one.
That's I have a list of hints I can give based on the roll. Read your notes was that one.
So Gump is standing there. He's kind of looking back at his buddies like, what's he doing? I don't understand.
Oh, and his buddies, Brown Tom and Screwball are the dwarves. They say, I forget their voices. What's he doing? He's taking too long.
He's just sitting there looking. I'm sitting there looking like I'm thinking really, really hard.
Yeah. And Brown Tom starts saying, I know what it is. I know exactly what the answer to this riddle is.
Brown Tom, you know the riddle because I tell you every time.
But I would like to share.
No. You have to let the human do it.
So Brown Tom does not share.
Thanks, Brown
Oh
Tom.
my goodness.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
If you don't know, you can do a guess. There will likely be consequences
Oh god.
if it's incorrect.
Well, may I know the riddle again, real quick? Maybe I just didn't process it fully the first time.
What is a bell that does not ring, yet its knell makes the angels sing?
Oh god, I don't know why I'm struggling.
It's a flower. It's a flower.
Brown Tom.
Sorry.
Is it a flower? I mean,
Oh, Jack.
Funny enough, he takes this long in the movie.
God, I wouldn't.
So
be
it's
surprised.
realistic.
Right, it's realistic.
Wow. Is it? Oh, Bluebell.
You've gotten the riddle correct. There are no consequences. Had you not gotten the riddle correct, he would have stabbed you or something.
I had the chance to end it again.
Yeah, I know. It's very
I
narrowly.
think Gump should have just stabbed you, and then I could have gone on the quest, but
Yeah, well,
that's
but-
fine.
Yeah, then we'd have you play as Brown Tom or someone, but nobody. No.
I can't. I don't think I could do his voice.
All right. So he has guessed the riddle correctly, meaning that you, at least a little bit, have gained Gump's trust. At least a little bit. Yeah. A little.
We'll help.
So,
Begrudgingly.
begrudgingly, you have gained Gump's trust, and you have also gained, by proxy, the trust of Brown Tom, Screwball, and Una, who may or may not know things about the forest and about whereabouts of things. So you can ask them questions, you can, and you might know them better also, because you're Gump, but you can talk to them, interact with those players, and also with each other.
All right. So, I mean, you said you would help me. Have you seen anyone running through? I really need to find
don't
her.
think I've seen anyone, but I'm kind of busy being the guardian of the entire forest.
Well, has there been anything just, I don't know, afoot in the forest as of late?
I might feel a little intuition that something's feels a little different, but nothing I can put my finger on. Buddies, what do you think?
This is, Brown Tom. I think that one of the only causes for this sort of sudden winter is if one of the unicorns was harmed, and I think that that would be a really bad thing, because the unicorns, shouldn't be harmed,
You know?
I
And,
definitely support that.
right, and his other friend, Screwball. I think that if one of the unicorns was harmed, we'd only have about 12 hours, which is, how much? 45 minutes real lifetime, but 12 hours to to save the forest. And you know, I did see that there was 2 goblins running around the woods.
I wonder what we should do.
Well, you haven't
I
talked to everyone yet.
Una?
Una. I'm Una, the Great Fairy.
The Great Fairy? You're small.
You can't tell me what I am.
Oh,
I'm Una.
Is that all you have to say, Una?
Nope. I know where we could get Jack some armor and a weapon.
That might be
Do
helpful.
you want armor and a weapon?
Yeah, but what's your name again?
Una.
Sorry, one more time.
Una.
Okay, cool.
And
I
that's
forgot,
spelled-
even though we're
Oh,
friends.
and a Una.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I'm a fairy.
So where's this armor?
I
Yeah.
can take you there.
I gotta flip the map page. We gotta move all of these Legos.
You mean figurines?
Sure.
You mean us. Oh. This map's pretty cool. I know you guys can't see it, but
I know. Well, I mean, there's that camera there, but nobody's actually watching. Okay, so all of y'all come from this path here. Una is leading your way.
okay.
You come upon a cave that looks like it can only fit 1 person at a time, plus a small fairy. You also hear somebody.
I'm really small. Can I just go on Jack's back?
No, it's a height thing. You also hear something lumbering about in the woods, so somebody should probably stand guard.
All right.
Yeah.
Hey Gump. I mean, is it all right if I go in there and you stand guard?
Considering you don't have a weapon, I will begrudgingly stand outside.
All right.
Everything's gonna be done begrudgingly.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
Took you a really long time to answer my riddle.
cool. So you go into the armored cave. Brown Tom, Screwball, and Gump, which Brown Tom and Screwball, they don't do a lot. And also, I have some mechanics that I want to share with you guys involving Brown Tom, Una, and Screwball. They are NPC players to your party, but you can send them to do things for you. So for Una, depending on the task, it will take 1 either real-world minute or 3 rounds of combat game time, and whichever comes first. And then, when in the form of a fairy, she cannot carry anything larger than 5 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I?
And for Brown Tom and Screwball, depending on the task, it will take 2 minutes real time or 6 moves of combat in game, because they're dumb.
Can I tell? Do we know where the unicorns are? Me as the guardian of the forest.
You only the super pure of heart can find the unicorns, which is why
So I don't know where it
Lily-
is?
You know that they're there, and you can sense that one of them is harmed, but you don't know the exact location because those can only be found by the pure of heart, which is why Lily was able to find it, because she is pure of heart. Yeah, this is the actual logic from the movie. This isn't me making stuff up
Okay,
in the
well,
moment. This is genuinely.
I don't
So
have
just so you
anything
guys
to do
know,
with them.
and Jack is in the cave with Una, and you see a dead body. The cave is damp and dreary, I should say that first. And on the ground is a skeleton in armor holding a sword and shield. The armor adds +1 to AC, the shield adds +1 to AC, and is very, very, very reflective. It's like shiny, like a mirror. And the sword is a great sword. It has melee attack, reaches 5 feet, damage is 2d6. It is technically heavy and two-handed, and it is also coated in silver. But I mean, you don't know that. You're not a jeweler, but you look at it and you're like,
Shiny.
it's shiny.
Ooh, I love
So is the
shiny
shield.
things.
The shield is shiny. The shield is very shiny. So you can put that on if you would like, and you can even put it on your character, on your little
Oh
figurine.
my goodness, you have it.
I have everything is there. I know.
He just takes it off the body.
Yeah, he takes it off of a dead body.
Okay.
Does it smell a little bit, I assume?
Oh yeah, you know it.
It's so pleasant.
Yeah.
I think I don't trust Jack.
You don't trust Jack?
I don't know if Gump does either, though.
Sure. It's like he's willing to take it off a dead body. Yeah, you can just put your head on that guy. That's the easiest way to do it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's Lego figurines.
Jack's head is not easy to get off there.
Because of his long, luxurious hair. That's why he doesn't need a helmet. He's got the long, luxurious hair.
Protection.
Luscious locks.
Luscious locks.
So, when Jack walks out, Gump is gonna turn to Screwball and go, "Now he smells more than normal."
Amazing. So Jack walks out. Gump turns to Screwball.
Now he smells more than normal.
Oh, did you say something?
No.
I think he smells good.
Of course you do.
Thank you.
I'm a little creep.
I don't think he'd say that.
Well, I think he acknowledges his flaws.
He's self-aware.
He's self-aware. Anyways,
Yes.
suddenly,
Suddenly.
a large troll woman covered in warts and dripping with swamp water approaches.
Oh no.
She says,
I'm hungry, and you look quite tasty.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
I am Meg Muckbones. I know the many secrets of this forest, and I haven't had breakfast yet.
You know the secrets of the forest? I'm the guardian of the forest.
I know of you, Gump, but I know all the secrets of the forest, and I'm hungry for more.
she's
Well, if
also
you-
hungry for flesh.
Well, if you kill me, then you won't know the secrets.
You're right. But I can eat that scrumptious little man in the armor.
I mean,
Tasty.
or you could not.
But I would like to.
She approaches.
Who's stinkier though, me or her?
She is, definitely. She has just been in a swamp for probably 3 years.
God,
Yeah, I know.
she hasn't eaten in 3 years.
Well, she eats like frogs, but she would love some.
Some scrumptious little boy meat.
I'm so sorry I said that.
Yeah, I hated that.
I mean, that was worse.
These are like direct quotes. I
Gump
swear.
goes right up to Meg Muckbones, like right up, and he's thinking he looks scary, but also he's a halfling, so he tiny. And he's gonna say, not mine. He's gonna try to convince her not to kill him. So I'm gonna roll. Can I roll for performance?
You can roll for performance.
Or would it be more deception
Or is it persuasion?
or persuasion?
You could also.
I'm a bard, so I feel like I'm putting on like a show.
You could also
know?
try and get the secrets out of her.
Ooh.
But I think first I need to convince her not to kill him. No?
You're very close to her, and she has expressed a desire to eat you, and you are quite small,
I know, but I have all the secrets.
but not all of them.
Most of them.
But not all of them.
So I
But a good-
shouldn't roll?
I'm saying you can roll for performance, but it might not get you anything. Like it can get you
Okay.
something, but
Thanks,
it might not
DM,
get you information.
for leading me towards the answer.
Isn't that what
Um,
I'm supposed to do? Am I not
no.
supposed to lead you towards the answer?
You gotta let us do our own thing.
We don't have the time to do it.
You're right.
We have to get railroaded here.
A little bit. So you
I
can
like free choice.
so you can roll for performance.
I feel like it's not gonna do anything.
Just don't know what it would do. As
Okay.
a DM, I don't know what it.
Okay, so he's gonna roll for, or I'm gonna do persuasion and try to convince her, I guess both, not to kill him because I'm the guardian, and so I deserve to know what's going on in my forest.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, you can roll.
I rolled a 12, and I get it's perception, right? Or no, it's persuasion or performance. What do you think?
Which
DM?
one? Which one?
My persuasion. I don't have. Well, I do have
It's
my instruments.
persuasion.
On me.
Yeah.
Okay, 12 plus 5.
Plus 5, so 17. She says,
I will kill you last. But since you are the guardian of the forest, I will be willing to tell you some secrets. What would you like to know?
Have you heard about the unicorn?
Yes, one has been killed.
Did you do it?
No, it was not me.
I don't buy that.
It was the darkness.
Ooh, the darkness.
That's so vague. I mean, it's definitely you.
No, there's a dude. He lives in a castle. His
Prove
name
it
is
to
the
me.
darkness.
Prove it to me.
You're so mean and want to kill us. Why wouldn't you kill a unicorn?
because I will not eat the purest being in the forest.
Yeah, but you
If
might.
it's not you, show us the darkness.
I can point you to his castle.
Okay.
Yeah, but how are we gonna be able to go there if you eat us? We're gonna.
You should help us.
You're really.
I'm really.
I'm still hungry.
Well, you can eat the darkness if he's real.
Oh, the darkness holds more powerful magic than I. I could not eat him. He is immune to my chomps.
Chomps.
But you tasty little snacks are not.
I'm not scared.
She definitely killed the unicorn.
Oh, she did. She's the villain.
Okay. Let me take you to his castle then.
Yeah, prove it.
Okay.
Okay, so she now is acting as their guide, I suppose.
Did you not predict this?
Nope. I thought she'd be dead by now. Okay, so you guys walk along a path, and she has guided you to the outskirts of a castle. Okay, let me... yeah, whatever. The figurines are wherever. Let me...
You hear the song.
I hear that Despacito is playing, and that means I need to switch playlists.
I agree.
Okay.
D&D version of Despacito.
Right.
All I needed.
So you approach the castle, and you... okay. You see that there are no guards outside of the castle, only one door.
Okay,
I mean, let's go in.
should we, investigate it?
We should
You're so
probably-
bold, Jack.
I mean,
And we should go in, stealthily. You know?
he's not very smart. You remember
Who
how
is?
That's
Oh,
true.
Jack.
Yeah,
You.
Jack's
Sorry.
intelligence modifier is -1.
I thought you were speaking as Jack, and I was like, are you speaking in
Third
third person?
I mean, that might make sense for him.
I want to investigate stealthily.
Okay.
So I'll roll. What do you want me to roll for? Investigation?
Yeah, you can roll for investigation.
I'm just gonna take a stick and poke at the ground.
I got a 7.
A 7.
Can I roll with advantage because I have my friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 5.
5.
So advantage is still a 7.
6.
So you investigate without getting too close to the castle, and you see there appears to be nothing amiss, but there are still no guards. You also, upon investigating, notice that the wall is very smooth, making it nearly impossible to climb, and the door appears to be the only way in.
Is the door unlocked?
You don't know that
Since we haven't gone up there.
until you try.
I mean, we should probably knock to be polite.
We don't want to. It's the darkness. You want to be polite with the man or woman or non-binary person who killed the unicorn?
He looks like the devil.
Supposedly, I think she did it.
I tell you, I did not.
I don't believe you, Meg Macabone.
It was the darkness.
What does
I
that
swear. It's a dude.
It's a dude.
He's tall. He looks like the devil. The darkness.
I feel like
About
you work
yay
for
high?
him.
I work for no one. I work for my stomach.
You work
and
for
you
me.
look tasty.
Oh my god.
Well,
Okay.
let's. I'm just gonna go see if the door handle's unlocked.
Yeah, why don't we start with that?
Okay. You're doing this?
I'll
Yes.
give advantage.
Okay. So you approach the door, and right as you get to the door, the floor falls out from underneath you, and you fall down a long chute into a prison cell.
Good job. Gums.
Awesome.
Wait, did I fall too?
Were you near him?
No.
Well, because I will say, Una and Screwball were with him, and they fell. So you have Brown Tom up with you. Where did Una go? There's Una. So Una and Brown Tom are with him.
But Una's a fairy. Doesn't she just fly?
Yeah, she can.
Gump looks down the hole and is like, of course.
So what do you do?
So he's down.
Yeah, he's down in,
Can I make
you don't know where he is, but it appears to be a dungeon.
Can I make a perception check or just be like, hello down there? And just see if I could figure out what happened?
Yeah, this will go passive.
Okay. So passive perception.
Passive. And you,
That's 13.
sure, you did
Or
survive.
passive investigation's 11.
Sure. You did survive the fall. You can let her know that you are alive, but in a cage of sorts.
I'm good. I'm in like a cage, I think.
Can I do a check to see how deep it is? How far down it is?
Sure.
What do you want me to do?
Roll it. It's like 40 feet deep.
Okay. I guess I won't roll.
Yeah, I can just
so
tell
I
you.
can tell it's 40 feet deep.
It looks about 40 feet deep.
And Una is down there?
Yeah.
Can I just
gravity
tell her
still affects a fairy, but...
She can't fly up?
Well, she can, yeah.
Can I ask her to fly up?
Sure. Una-
Wait, can I ask her to check around to see if there's any way to escape while she's down there? Or Jack could handle that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll look around.
Jack can handle... Well, yeah. They can perceive, but I'm still... What is your next move? Because he is captured, so to speak.
So there is a passage in front of the door that fell down?
Yeah.
What about if I try to open the door? Or I can't get to the door?
You could likely jump over the hole and get to the door.
Can I try that?
Yeah.
Or I'm going to make my friend Brown Tom, or do I have Screwball?
That'll take like 2 minutes real time. Just so you know.
For him to jump?
For him to do anything. And he also would likely fail because he is Brown Tom and he would fall in the pit, likely. And we would roll for that, but he would need...
Okay, fine,
like, a
I'll do it.
15. Okay.
I'm
So
nimble.
You can roll for acrobatics. And I know you have a big acrobatics.
I have +8 acrobatics.
So,
13
fine.
plus 8,
yeah.
21.
Okay. So you are able
Math.
to leap over the pit, get to the door, you open the door.
I'm doing this stealthily, by the way.
Sure. You have high stealth. I know that. She's like +8 stealth too.
Oh my god.
She's overpowered.
I am the guardian of the forest.
This is true.
That's true.
I am the guardian.
Um,
And I'm terrifying, even though I'm a halfling.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
For
you
reference.
open the door. Do you step in?
I don't know. I want to,
I mean, I'd investigate that first.
I'm like worried to like put the foot down, you know? In case there's a trap. Can I do perception? Perceive if there's a trap?
Sure.
7 plus 3, 10.
10. You think that there are probably traps about this large room that you see inside.
Okay, so I'm inside and I yell down to Jack like, "Hey, how you doing? Are you good?
Yeah, just kind of hanging out.
Why are you just hanging out? Do something."
All right, I'll look around. Am I good to look around?
You can't. I just.
Like this
I have
is
a map
happening
for this.
simultaneously. Oh, is that
I have a map for this. I'm waiting. What do you do?
Well, I'm waiting on him. I'm
Why?
gonna wait up there and be like, "What's he doing?" No.
I mean, you can. I just do you take the first step or not?
I feel like I'm just gonna fall down if I take the first step.
That might be the point, though.
But I don't want that. I will jump to like the next tile over.
Okay. Well, that next tile over was a trap. You spring the trap and you fall in a chute into the same prison that he is. This leaves.
I feel like that would have happened no matter what I said.
Yeah. And even if you had somehow made it past all of that, I had it so you would get captured by guards and taken to the same prison.
Okay, yeah. Don't flex your DM powers.
I'm flexing my powers.
Unlimited.
You can tell Brown Tom to follow you, or if not, he will get eaten by Meg Muckbones.
Oh yeah, Meg McBones is here.
I mean,
I choose not to follow you. I'm going back to my swamp.
And if you make him follow you, he'll follow you. If not, she will eat him.
I mean, does she deserve the snack?
No.
Oh.
She did bring us here.
She
But we
did.
kind of manipulated her into that.
This is true, but she was also going to eat us.
No. So let's bring him.
All right, let's bring him.
I will go to my swamp.
So she goes to the swamp.
Bye,
She's been
Meg.
your guide.
Thanks, Meg.
And he is just he jumps down because he's Brown Tom. He's, he does what he does.
He's gonna follow. He's a follower.
He is.
Some of us have to do that in life.
We need followers.
So
Right?
Now you are all.
I'm scared. We're gonna have to roll for initiative soon.
You're
We avoided
all-
it once.
I know, right?
Yeah, you are all trapped
Got the dark.
in a prison cell.
In the same one?
In the same. It's
Must be really
kinda
big.
Small. Well, It's, big enough. You guys are also very small people. Like,
But
Tom
like,
Cruise
I
is,
made
like-
it through to the door and over, or does the chute like connect and we felt?
It's the same chute.
Ah.
Yeah, it's
Well,
just it's
can
a
Una fit
it's a labyrinth
through
of chutes.
the?
Bars?
Thank you.
Yeah, she can fit through anything.
Anything.
Well, not anything. She's not like Ant-Man. Yeah. So, and also once you are in the cell, you smell cooked meat and realize that this is a cell where they typically keep livestock, which is why there are so many traps to catch any wandering sheep from the forest.
So we're just
That
sheep.
explains that. Yes.
Why are so many people trying to eat us?
Yeah. It's a dark world. There's a lot of people trying to eat you.
Change the title to movie.
Yeah, you're like
Come on, we'll be legends if we make it out.
Wow.
Wow.
do it.
Wow.
The whole team.
You're-
Screwball, Brown Tom, Una. Sorry.
The whole gang. What?
What's her name?
Una.
Thank you. Let's before we send Una anywhere, let's do a check to see
Yeah.
Yeah.
look around.
Yeah.
I'll do a little perception check.
Who has it higher? I have +3.
I have +0, so
I'll do it. Do you want to give me advantage?
sure.
What was that? 18 +3. I could roll again, but I think
Yeah, you don't.
see if I get a 20. Nope.
You don't need to. What was it? A 1?
That second roll. It was just a joke roll.
It was a. I hit it from view.
Okay.
I got a 21. It's advantage.
Okay. Yeah, it is.
We're fine.
Yeah, you're
We haven't
fine.
gotten any
You're
crit
fine.
rolls or. Anyways, I'm shocked. We haven't gotten a 1 or a 20.
Oh.
For those who don't know D&D, they're important.
Did you mean me?
No?
The
The viewers, our many viewers at this hour.
It's so early. And time has passed, and we do have 23 minutes left in our
boss
quest before the darkness takes
over.
hold.
Okay, stop talking. Let's do it.
Right.
That's true.
So
rolled.
you rolled for perception.
Yes.
You see on the wall across from your cell there are keys hanging on a ring.
How much did they
You
weigh?
also see a chimney on the wall. They weigh
Can Una?
6 pounds.
Oh man, of course.
I mean,
Una
Una-
can't hold that. Can Una like take off the key? One of the
Una
keys?
may also have a secret.
Una, share, spill.
Spill the tea, Una.
Una doesn't
Una.
want to share,
But you could.
but I could.
Ooh,
What do you
but
want?
You should.
A kiss.
A kiss?
Una wants a kiss, yes.
From who?
From the hero.
So me.
No.
Una, you're fired.
Una wants, and this is an actual plot point from the movie. I'm not making this up. Una wants a kiss from Jack.
Like
What
on the
is
lips.
this movie?
Is it with tongue? Like, what does she want?
It is.
On the
peck,
cheek?
A peck should do. Well, you could. How would you like to kiss Una?
Are you gonna kiss Una?
But my sweet Lily.
Don't worry, Una's getting fired after this.
Oh, all right.
So you don't have to worry about her. I'll take care of her.
Well, a long, passionate smooch.
Oh.
Wow. So you don't love Lily anymore? Wow.
I mean,
Isn't that
maybe
what this
Jack
is
has
about?
a thing for fairies.
Okay. Upon kissing Una, which in the movie he refuses, but it's fine.
Really?
After kissing Una, who is a small fairy, so a long passionate kiss may drown her, but it's fine.
She asked for
She
it.
says,
Well, I can turn into a real-sized human. But you didn't know that. So I could happily go get those keys for you.
Okay, thanks, Una.
cool. So,
That's such a big thing to hide.
right? That she can change size. You know, she can also like morph into like other creatures and things, but like she never does that, so it's fine.
Thanks, Una.
Yeah.
You're useless.
So Una goes, she flies through the bars, he's as small, and then turns big, grabs the keys, and unlocks your door. So
Thanks, Una.
yeah,
Thanks,
That's-
babe.
yeah.
Gives her a kiss on the cheek.
cool.
Is this gonna end with you two together?
Definitely not.
We hope not.
We might all
Um,
die from the darkness.
Jack was getting a little lonely.
Yeah.
It's been like 12 minutes.
So
How much game time has game?
like an
In game
hour.
time.
In game time, like an hour.
You've been lonely for an hour, Jack?
I mean, you said you're gonna fire her. How's she gonna tell?
Okay, so you have escaped the cell and you are in a goblin's kitchen. So inside,
There was just a jail cell in the kitchen.
it's for livestock. That's what I explained
Yeah.
slightly before.
I'm not a farmer. I don't know.
Oh, okay. You're right. Gump is not a farmer. So the 5 of you are in a kitchen. In the kitchen, you see there is a chimney that leads out of this fortress. You can see the sky,
I've missed it.
which is gray, but you can also tell that the sun is setting.
All right.
Uh-oh. The darkness is falling.
There are
Darkness
also
Hold us.
there are dozens of very shiny silver plates in a stack along.
Jack immediately goes to the silver plates. They're shiny. He wants to look at them.
That's in character with Jack.
Perfect.
Accurate. Okay. Yeah. There's also a door on the wall right here. And there's also large pots and pans to cook up meals for an army of goblins. And the door is slightly cracked.
Do we send Una to look up the chimney?
Yeah. You want her to fly all the way up or just look up?
Fly up?
Okay. That'll take like a minute. So at 9:42 she'll come back and tell you what she sees.
Okay. And then I'll tell Screwball or Brown. I forget what his name is.
Brown Tom.
Okay, they both can go look at this door that's cracked.
You want them to look at the door?
I mean, you should probably do it.
You with the +8 stealth want them the
It's
dopes?
I have to do things myself. Okay. Fine,
I
I'll
mean,
go
either of you
stealthily.
guys should look
Guardian
at the door.
of the forest.
I'm the king. Okay.
And also, I'm gonna just say that which one sounds like Hi-ho, I'm scared of that door. And the other one, I don't think we should go through that door.
So
Because he's also afraid because he's...
Jack still is just looking at the plates.
So Gump is gonna turn around and go, shh, and then walk stealthily to the door.
Okay.
You want me to roll stealth? Or
yeah,
no point?
Yeah, roll for stealth.
9 + 8.
Oh, wow. So you succeed in being stealthy, and you can peer into... You see, like, through a little bit, and you see outside of the door, through the door, it leads to a balcony overlooking a large, spacious lair. This is kind of what you see here, that you can step on. This is the balcony. And you see a lair, and in the lair, all you can see right now are 2 goblins.
I'm just as a note, I'm definitely following Gump, right?
Yeah.
Are you following stealthily?
And
Or
also,
absolutely not?
Una comes down and tells you
That the chimney leads all the way out, and you can see that the sun is going down, and we only have about 17
minutes.
very little time.
Thanks, Una. We know all of those things
Yep.
already.
Yeah.
You're helpful.
She helps how she can. So are you guys entering the
Yeah,
the
this
lair?
song is what you think it is.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's not what you think it is.
Okay, good.
Okay.
It's the original content. It's fine.
Sorry, we don't have long.
We don't
have
have
a boss
time.
battle.
Yes. So
Well, Gump is
Do you
tired
guys-
of all this
did you choose to
darkness
Meandering.
stuff, so he's tired of being stealthy. He's gonna walk his little body forward, acting all arrogant, and say, "Who's here?"
Okay. I guess we're going in. Brown Tom,
Do I
Screwball, and
roll?
Una also follow.
Sorry, Jack.
I've been following. I said I did.
Cool. Actually, you guys are still on the balcony. And down below, you see, in addition to the two
Goblins.
goblin fellows who are there and there for reference, you also see Princess Lily. This was Princess Lily before, but she has been corrupted by the darkness.
No.
Yeah, she's in a Harley Quinn outfit.
Is that like accurate to the movie?
In the movie, she's wearing like a long black gown and like black lipstick, and that was as close as I could get. It's yes. But there you also see the last unicorn.
Whoa, a dinosaur's here.
No, it's a unicorn, I swear.
Oh, sorry.
And you
Whoa, I'll
see
adjust my
a
eyes.
large devil man.
With a bobbly head.
It's a Funko Pop Daredevil.
It is a Funko Pop. It was either that or my Dibs bobblehead, who is just a little
Dibs!
too tall for this.
We love Dibs.
So you see a large man who you presume is the darkness because he is jacked and
Is
has
he like
giant
radiating?
horns.
Oh my god.
Okay. Let me read you the description that I wrote.
Okay.
You enter the lair of darkness from the kitchen. In a hole and in the back wall of the lair, you see endless abyss, and standing in front of it are the darkness, a horned devil, and Princess Lily, who has been transformed and seduced by the dark. She holds a sword in her hand. Next to
Is she
her,
gonna fight with them?
next to her is the last unicorn chained to a rock. In the center of the room is a large fiery pit, which you can't see because it's kind of weird here. Between you and the pit are two goblins. Their names are Blix and Pox, but that doesn't matter. They wield both a scimitar and a short bow. It appears as though a ceremony is about to begin. What do you do? Well, you've already said, I'm Gump.
Yeah.
And I'm Jack.
And I'm Jack.
The darkness hears you, and the goblins hear you.
Yeah.
And Lily hears you. And he says, Gump, the protector of the forest.
Yeah, that's me.
Gump.
You said my name correctly.
How dare you enter my lair? And who is this scrawny man with shiny shield?
Isn't it shiny? It's pretty nice. I did just say my name though.
And it was,
Jack. I'm Jack.
well,
And that's my girl right there, bro.
she is my girl now.
No.
What a love triangle.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just a love triangle
What
movie.
if I fall in love with the darkness?
Like Lily has?
Ooh. Thruple.
Well,
Don't
you
forget
have,
about Una though. You got
I-
your other girl.
It's-
I know, I'm
Just
very
polyamorous.
Your
nervous.
side hoe.
All of
My
you are
cheeks
forgetting about Meg
flushed.
Muckbones, so it's
not
fine.
here.
I know she's not here.
It's Meg Muckbones has definitely got the hots for Brown Tom.
I mean, yeah. Anyways,
you have interrupted my ceremony.
Yeah, and
I was going to bring the world to eternal darkness, and now you have accelerated my plans.
he begins to start to accelerate his process to bring the world to eternal darkness.
Maybe you don't though.
the music comes back on.
He's gonna.
Lily, I will let you do the honors.
She takes up her sword. She raises it high in the air. She's standing like here for reference. She takes her sword and she brings it down and she cuts the unicorn loose. What do you do? What are you doing? This is the
well,
roll
I
for
want to
initiative.
run to. Oh.
Do it. Roll for initiative. You're in the battle. You're here.
Okay.
You've challenged him. Oh, I gotta roll for him too, don't I?
Then add.
Where did the...
You add initiative. I have a, as you say in D&D, a dirty 20.
Oh.
Instead of a nat 20, it's just a dirty 20.
I've played so many times and I didn't even know.
You didn't know that?
No.
We call it a dirty 20.
Okay. So... I gotta see. Does he have a plus for initiative?
I don't know. I can't see your screen that far away.
No, that's fine. I don't think so. He's just gonna... Okay. So... he got a 19. So that's the darkness, and then the two goblins. A 20.
A nat 20?
A nat
oh
20.
my god.
And a 16.
I hate when all the villains go first. What's yours?
7.
Okay, so you're last,
Yes.
Okay.
right? So it's the darkness, and then...
Yeah. So it'll be...
I have a 20.
It's Blix, then
Great.
darkness, then what do you have?
I have 20,
Okay.
but a dirty one.
Right.
Not a nat one.
Blix, darkness, Gump, Pox, and for reference,
You get my good spells
this
out. Wow.
is
Okay.
this is Blix, this is Pox, and then Jack. And remember, you can also have your henchmen do anything for you.
Does that... It's not my turn, right? If the henchmen...
It doesn't count as a turn. It just goes. What they can do lasts for
Okay,
6 combat rolls.
So Gump, like... does a like movement, even though he's like a tiny little halfling, and he's like, friends, compadres, save the unicorn.
Okay.
Go to the unicorn. Jack and I, my buddy here, will fight the darkness.
Okay. So all of them run towards the unicorn. It will take them pretty much this whole thing plus Blix's first attack to get to the unicorn. And they may or may not be impeded. You guys, so do you jump down from the balcony, I assume?
Oh.
We gotta fight. We have 10 minutes.
That's true.
Start the battle.
Okay.
Blix, go.
All right. So Blix, being a little bit far away, uses his short bow to attack Jack, which, yeah.
So roll the d20.
Yeah, d20. Sorry.
We're gonna get through one round of combat before this is over.
You might not win.
I got a 7. I don't hit you, correct?
What's your
My AC is 15, so...
Cool. So I miss.
Yours is higher than
the horned devil,
Be jealous.
he uses,
sword.
he hurls flame, which is +7 to hit and a range of 150. And it only hits one though. And he is aiming at, he's aiming also at Jack because he doesn't like Jack because Jack was the former lover of his now wife, who also, I'm not going to put her in there. I don't have stats for her, but she is standing there with a sword and she will function like Una, except she can hold more weight. So he also rolls a 7, but it's +7, so 14. Does 14 hit?
It does not.
Wow, so he
Nice.
misses.
See, that would have hit me.
What?
Well, do you go to... Never mind. Nice, so he misses.
He misses as well. So now it is
My
Gump's
turn. So Gump is gonna cast Thunder Wave.
Okay,
My strong, so you need to make a con saving throw.
cool.
Also, on a failed, you still get damage. So
For who?
fight me. For the darkness.
for the big boss.
Yeah, I'm going for the big boss.
A con saving throw. Cool.
Or should I go for a smaller one and knock them out? No, we're going big boy.
Yeah, we don't have time for the little boys.
You're right.
Okay, so con saving throw, I have +5 to that. Oh wow, I got a 4. So
Nice.
9.
Okay, so you take 2d8.
2d8. Cool.
Find my 8.
Yeah, that's 8.
Yeah.
Is that 8?
Yeah, that's
And a 7, so that's -15. Okay, he has been hurt, not dead, but hurt.
How's he looking?
He's looking.
it. You're also pushed 10 feet away from me. After
you're
that
pushed?
hit.
You're pushed 10 feet.
You are. Did I just defeat him?
Well,
How close was he?
because if we look at the thing, he's like 10 feet away from the abyss in the wall behind him.
He's fallen down the abyss.
He falls into the abyss.
We've completed
Did we
it.
just win?
We just won.
Yeah.
The abyss.
The abyss has sucked him up.
I'm gonna go give Gump a high five.
Yeah, you could come. The
One hit wonder.
since their
I'm the
lord
win-
has been killed, the 2 goblins just run away.
They scurry off.
Jeez, okay.
I told you Gump is the real hero here.
And the unicorn,
true.
the unicorn has run off into the woods because it freed early on. The darkness has died, but upon the
Nice.
darkness dying, since Lily was caught under his spell, she has now fallen into a coma.
I
Oh
run to
my
her.
God.
You
I
run
hold
to
her
her.
head, her head, my hand underneath as she lays on the ground.
Yeah. Gump,
yeah.
knowing the secrets of the forest, knows that the only way you can pull someone out of a coma like this is a kiss from their true love.
I
That
go
was a
in
big eye
straight
roll.
with tongue.
Just tongue?
Oh, a little
But
bit of lip.
she does not love you yet. You remember, she will only love whoever brings back her ring.
No.
Yeah.
Where's the ring?
It fell into the deep watery chasm.
She only likes him for his ring. For
No,
a ring?
it's her. No, it's like it's a test of love. This is straight
Don't
from the
play
movie.
games.
This is a test from the movie. This is like
Playing games
She-
with my boy,
you
Lily.
remember how we began?
No, I remember this.
Yeah, right.
It was only an hour ago.
It was very recently. Yeah.
So the kiss doesn't work.
the kiss doesn't work. What do you do?
I mean, I got my side chick over there.
You're just gonna leave her in a coma?
I mean, but I guess I mean, what are the options, I guess?
You can go find the ring.
I got it. I have a spell that I can imbue someone with bravery.
Heck yeah. I now am brave.
I touch you.
Cool.
Give him bravery.
I search for ring.
You're brave. Cool. So you've gone back to the watery chasm?
Yeah.
Dive in, roll with advantage. Because you've been imbued with bravery.
Isn't that athletics? Or what would you say?
I'd say acrobatics.
Yeah, acrobatics is better.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my god. With advantage.
Oh my god.
Why with advantage?
Because you gave him bravery.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Much better. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty
Cool.
20.
Dirty 20. So with your dirty 20, you dive all the way to the bottom. You remember which crack it fell down. And with this new bravery, you can hold your breath
Also,
longer.
water holds memory.
Yes.
To quote Frozen 2.
Yeah,
right
Frozen
there.
2 water holds memory.
I still haven't seen it.
It's really
That's
good.
fine.
Oh.
So anyways, you go down to the crack where the ring has fallen. You get the ring and you swing back up to the surface. I'll have you roll to swim back up to the surface.
Watch him drown right here.
Also with advantage because you're still brave.
Nice.
That's a 17 modifier.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You swim back up to the surface. She has been carried by Brown Tom and Screwball to nearby.
Oh, thanks, buddies.
I know. They do what they
Am I
want.
there or did I leave?
You can be there.
Okay, thanks.
It's a big dramatic moment.
Gump now has a crown, though.
Cool.
I want the crown.
Yeah, sure. You have
I don't know where it's from.
It's made
I'm
of
riding
sticks.
the unicorn
Yeah.
yeah.
with my sword out. This tiny little halfling.
your bow?
My bow.
Yeah.
I have a bow. I forgot I was so powerful with my spell.
Yeah. So you have found her ring, meaning that now you are her love. Now what do you do?
Give
Aww.
her a nice long smooch.
And do you put the ring on her finger?
Yes.
Amazing.
Put that ring on her finger.
She wakes up and transforms back into her normal self.
Not darkness self.
Not darkness self. Congratulations. You've played through the entire plot of the movie Legend.
Everything?
That was, well, okay.
Abridged.
Okay.
Abridged.
You have 3 minutes. What was different?
And we
Or a few
can
minutes.
start packing some stuff up while I tell you all of the different things. So they kill Meg Muckbones.
Why? Because she tries to eat them?
Yeah. And in the movie they charm her with the shiny shield. She gets distracted.
Jack got charmed by it instead.
Right. She gets distracted by the shield, and then that leaves her neck vulnerable. And I even had that combat ready to go. You could have just
Started it and
started
ended
it, cut off her head. But I had some other secrets that she could have given you. In the movie, Princess Lily also has a wonderful sequence where she gets seduced by the darkness. I'm gonna stop playing this really sad music now. But she gets seduced by the darkness in the movie, which is super interesting. And it's a phenomenal scene where she and the darkness are dancing together, and the darkness is Tim Curry. And like she first dances with herself in the like new dark dress. And that's really weird.
Yeah, that sounds creepy.
Yeah.
Weird.
There's a lot that happens in that movie. There's another dwarf that I just cut out of the story entirely who dies protecting the last unicorn.
Okay.
But that was a scene that was kind of hard to fit in.
Yeah, there's still one unicorn that's dead.
No, well, and I also didn't tell you this, but they heal him.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, they do heal the unicorn, so the unicorn is not dead.
So the unicorn, did it die like Voldemort style? Like drinking the blood of a unicorn?
That's true.
No? I don't know, but we do have to get out of here. We've got another show coming up really quickly. Yeah, so in the meantime, thank you for tuning in to Radio DePaul's Rock the Clock. Go ahead and go to radiodepal.com and go, donate to our wonderful cause. And as always, stay gold, Pony Boy.